Hello, welcome, I'm back. Where's this car going? Got a couple of plastic things to dump off at the end. Come on, digital mole husband. Fucking ding dong. Jeez, how difficult is that to park your fucking car? The place is empty. 11. We've got to put plastic in 11. There, right in there. Right. It's not even much, but he did tell me, so I'm doing as I'm told. Right, is that it then? Got everything? Right. Some rubbish out of this car when we're here. Oh fuck it, that'll be alright. Right. Right, well that was went reasonably well. Well, it's quite, it's a good. Well, the thing about recycling is that I do a lot of recycling. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I do all the time, but it comes to the point where some stuff is just not recyclable. Trying my very best. So obviously what is recyclable is metals, aluminium, the amount of aluminium tins lying around, and all the rest of it is a disgrace, of course. I mean, they could be getting recycled. People throw them, just throw them to fuck whenever they are out and about, and I just don't do that sort of thing, but that's just me, I'm different, so just the way it goes. So got a couple of garden chairs, 4. Just look quite good. Garden chairs are good. There's like a wheelchair and a Zimmer frame. That Zimmer frame's made out of aluminium. I don't know if, maybe it'd be better if it was getting utilised, at home or something, but I mean, I come across them quite a lot, Zimmer frames. So to say, there's a lot of, well, you can take them, they can go for scrap, but you'd have to take all the plastic off them. Which is, it's kind of like more, like more work than what it's worth, sort of thing. So it definitely is, yeah. Yeah, definitely is. I mean, really, I'm trying to limit the amount of times I come here. So basically, it's looking like once a month, and I've kind of try to sort of fly under the radar. Oh yeah, fly under the radar, put it on fucking YouTube. Yeah, you're so clever. Well, you know, I think I know what you know what I know, what I know what you know what I mean. Try to just, you know, I'm doing what I believe I'm doing good for the community, but that's the reality is that I am. I mean, that's most of the majority of stuff that I handle is from, well, people have died in a roundabout sort of way, and it's just, a lot of these community things are sadly lacking. You know, indicate. Sorry, I didn't indicate. They're sadly lacking. Care, you know, care in the community and all this sort of thing. But years ago, I mean, I suppose it wasn't a problem. So why has it become a problem now? There's complicated reasons, but I think about the care job quite a lot. I did it for 9 months, and I made friends with this lady. I keep telling you this all the time, but she died 2 weeks ago, and I'm still quite upset about it. But the reality is that life's like that, and there's not really a lot I can do about it. It's tragic, but that's part of life, and that's what teaches us about life. And the longer you live, the more tragedy you come across, you know. And that lady that I knew her, she just hadn't, she couldn't set herself free. Who do you set yourself free from? Well, yourself, really. You know, and your addictions and your, she had more addiction. She had so many addictions. I think the feminism thing has let a lot of women down. So, you know, she couldn't maintain relationships with men. So she'll end up, you know, living on her own. I don't know what happened, but maybe it was just too much for her man. He went away and got married to somebody else. And that's not unusual either, is it? But and her mother brought the son up, and there's a lot of, like, I suppose when somebody dies, you probably start playing the blame game a wee bit. But I kind of, I was watching the thing about psychiatry this morning, and there's, I don't know who, I forgot his name, but he was saying how psychiatry is a scam. So they just give you drugs and everything. And that lady I'm talking about, she used to get all the drugs, lithium and everything. And really, what he was saying was, if you're depressed, it's because you have a depressing life. I don't know if that's really true. It probably is in a lot of cases. Is it a depressing life? And then you start, that's when you get into what is the meaning of life and everything. And you know, so there's a lot of people, they might be better off than me or worse off than me, and they might have better lives, or might have some things that I don't have, or I might have things that they don't have. But they, you know, does money really matter? And they say, well, it doesn't matter, and well, maybe it does matter. And all the while, the system is set up to shift the goalposts all the time. You're never really sure what the system's going to do next. And if you don't believe me, you've got a problem. Either that is belligerence or ignorance, you just don't care. But it is changing, it's changing all the time. It's set up against you. You know, I think a lot of the things what's going on, I keep thinking about, it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Some of the, like, nasty people on it, and you go, that's science fiction. It's not really science fiction, it's like fairly accurate, you know, type of things that happen in the film. So I'm thinking about the one where they charged for the air and started switching the air off, so wanted more money for the air or something, you know. And God, I mean, that's, so they spin everything and lie about everything. So we've lost our way as humans. Or maybe the bigger picture is that we're just looking at it from a very small, insular standpoint. You know, and maybe the bigger picture is it doesn't really matter. But I know that the climate, the so-called climate crisis, is just a tax, and whichever way you look at it, and I've said this before to people, it doesn't really matter which way you look at it, it's not going to do any good for the climate. You know, it's just bollocks. So so basically it's a wealth grab from Western civilization, is what it is. And it's denying the third world the luxuries that we have, if you want to call them luxuries. Travel, food, heating. What else is there? Well, travel comes under cars, planes. But you'll note they are not restricting themselves to their travel. They can afford it, you see. So they do carbon offset, which is another scam upon a scam upon a scam. Carbon offset is quite a nefarious, dodgy deal. But they've worked out they can make money out of that as well. Everything about it is bent beyond belief. So what is the meaning of life? Well, my friend who I've started talking to you about in this conversation didn't give a fuck about any of that stuff. But the problem is she didn't give a fuck about anything, including her health. So she's no longer here, she's gone. And it has affected me, it's upset me. But I think a normal person would be affected by it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Please give me the next video. Sorry this video's shite and there's no point to it. Well, and you can send me a snotogram and I'll block you. Send me a nice critique, or I might just publish it. Thanks for watching. We're in Falkirk District. Bye!